on YouTube. How are you all doing today? Welcome to another show. It's a beautiful day here once again in Redwood City, California, where I live. The palm trees are barely blowing, light wind, some nice sun. A great day for a walk. And a great day for another positive, uplifting piece of content. There we go. I'm jumbling the words because I'm just feeling so good out here. The endorphins are just kicking in high gear. I got to tell you, folks, it's been a very interesting yet good day. My lady is still at my place. She's not going back home until tomorrow. And, we got to spend a little more time together today. And now, back to creating content. And at some point in the near future, we're not quite sure when that may be, my lady and I are going to be doing a live stream on Coach Eli 2 to debunk some things that some people have been saying about us online. I'm going to give you folks a little sneak peek here. Again, I don't know when that show is going to be. It's when my lady is free and feels up to it. Last night I did a show on Coach Eli 2 on Censored Live Streams, my other channel, sharing with you folks that my lady is stepping back and taking a little time off of YouTube. But, we were talking today and we were saying over the next few days or so, when we find the time and energy to do it, she wants to do a live stream with me to debunk those lies. And, the comical thing about this is that her and I are just laughing at this, right? We really aren't paying too much attention to it, even though the people that want us to pay attention to it are going to say we are, because they're going to spin any narrative to just keep their audience around, right? But yeah, there have been some things put out regarding her and I that are completely fabricated. The people putting it out know it's fabricated. The people viewing the content know it's fabricated. It's just really, really dumb. At some point, we're going to do a live stream on Coach Eli 2 sometime this week, and then she's still going to take her break, but she's going to come out of hibernation for one show just to, share the truth. You're going to hear from the horse's mouth, not me. I'm not persuading her to do this. She wants to do this herself. It was her idea. Right? I'll start off saying at the beginning of the show that, some of the things that people are saying about me on this platform are so surreal. Like, God, get over yourselves. Get over it. I'm not bothering you folks. I'm not even talking about you folks. Right? It just doesn't make any sense. Right? But for some creators, when they're trying to keep as much of an audience around as possible and try to keep money, in their pocket, they'll do whatever it takes, right? They'll scrape every little thing they can, right? And that's what this all boils down to. And whenever my lady and I do this show, we're going to share more. And quite frankly, for those of you that have been following me for quite some time, you know that there's one creator that's been simulcasting me every single day. And he's probably simulcasting me right now. Hello to you, sir. How you doing? I'm not triggered, sir. And again, I gave you my permission to broadcast every single one of my streams for the rest of your life, right? And continue making things up about me that aren't true just to try to entertain your small audience of Coach Eli haters. And the small audience of Coach Eli haters that still are around. Most other people have gotten sick and tired of this stuff because it's been one regurgitated shit fest, right? It's ironic to me how this time each year, that's when you start making content on me and rebroadcasting all my live streams, because I haven't provoked you in years. Like, unprovoked for the last several years, around this same time each year, you start coming at me again with those rebroadcasts, right? And the funny thing is, you're not even getting as many views when you rebroadcast me compared to other people you rebroadcast. You get about 400 views, maybe 500 views when you rebroadcast me. You get over 1,000 views for everyone else. And you're making more money and getting more views for broadcasting other people. So why are you rebroadcasting me, sir? Because your sponsor's paying you to do so. And see, you said it yourself the other day that I'm going to bring up your sponsor. I am, because it's the only thing that makes logical sense, sir, and you know that, because you don't make much money rebroadcasting me anymore, because it's only being catered to a small group of people. You're not making as much money rebroadcasting me, sir. I'm not upset, dude. All I'm doing is saying it's stupid, bro. And yeah, I'm going to talk about it a little bit here for right now, and then do my show. And then when my lady and I do our show, whenever that may be, over the next few days, okay, I'm sure you're going to be simulcasting it as well. That's fine. We can sit there and debunk every single lie you put out there, right? And last night, sir, you didn't even do much commentary on that stream I did. You did commentary at the end. That wasn't fair of you, sir. But like I said, I'm never flagging you again. Never flagging you again for copyright or guidelines or anything. Because, see, here's the thing, sir. I don't have to flag you or worry about that, right? And I wish you the best. But honestly, you're pushing the boundaries. And, sir, just because I'm not flagging you doesn't mean other people in your arena aren't flagging you. Sir, I think it's a matter of time. Unless you just, clean up your act and just start doing some other content, sir, you're going to lose your channel. Get demonetized at least, and then lose your channel. Like, see, the thing is, you already know this. You're rolling the dice. And I guess you have to roll the dice because that's what it's taking for you to satisfy your sponsor and make the donations you're making. I guess maybe it's working out for you. But I've got some positive things to actually say about you. I'm not here to be negative, and I'm going to hold off on saying those positive things about you, sir, until that future stream with my lady, whenever that may be. So again, I don't know when we're going to do it, but it's going to be on a moment's notice one of these nights when she feels up to it. She's a bit tired today, so it's probably not going to happen today. It'll probably happen tomorrow or Wednesday. So stay tuned for that. But see, honestly, sir, I don't have a problem with you. And, there have been some people that have been talking, some mad smack about you lately. Right? And I'm not saying that what they're saying isn't completely true, but I actually understand some of the actions that you've taken lately. I actually understand what you're doing. And to be quite honest with you, it's a pretty smart move in my opinion, right? Pretty smart move in my opinion. And it's no one's business besides yours. The problem is the content you create upsets people. So because you look into their business to use their business as your content, they look into your business to use you as their content, right? So that's the problem. But in reality, your personal life, your assets, and all that, sir, are no one's business but your own, right? Same thing with my situation too, right? I've been scrutinized for that as well. And I've come out last few months, and I've explained my situation. And I'm happy about my situation. And I really don't care what anyone thinks. I don't. I never have. And neither should you. But I'll tell you this. When you hear what I have to say, it's going to be all good. It's going to be all good. I'm actually taking your side on this more so. You know, whether you love someone or don't love someone, right is right and wrong is wrong. Right? And I will tell you this, sir. You're smarter than all these other people. You're smarter than every single person in your entire drama sphere, sir. You know exactly what you're doing. And I think my lady and I are the only other two people that know exactly what you're doing. It's not a bad thing, actually, sir. It's actually very beneficial for you. And you made some smart moves lately. I'm surprised that the other cronies out there that talk about you all the time haven't figured out what I figured out and my lady figured out. Despite the fact, sir, that you keep coming at myself and my lady every day and you make up shit about us to entertain your audience, right? We're still going to say good things about you, sir, because right is right and wrong is wrong, right? At the same time, sir, you've always been a channel that creates fake instigated drama. And the people that follow you, I'm sure they know that. They just still love cringe entertainment. That's why they follow you, right? It's about the cringe, like you said, right? It's not about what's right or wrong, or what's true or what isn't, right? Because, you know, my lady and I will debunk all the lies you put out there, right? We'll debunk that on the show we do sometime this week. So obviously, if my lady and I are going to be doing another show this week, we haven't broken up, right? You're stating that we broke up. We'll share more about that when we go live. My lady and I, supposedly we broke up, and then people are talking about us breaking up for 3.5 hours all night long on a live stream panel. I'm here in full support, respectfully, maturely, and professionally. Oh, yeah, there, she's in the chat. Oh, yeah, and I banned her, right. We'll share that on the other show whenever we do it, too. But, yeah, some people were saying that I banned my own lady from... I banned my own lady from my own chat, right? We are broken up, fucking news to me. Well, they're going to say you're an imposter, baby. They're going to say that I paid someone and created a new account exactly the same as yours to make it appear like we're not broken up, baby. Here's the thing, baby. They know your voice. When they hear your voice on the live stream we do, it's going to be definitive. So, baby, I'm sorry. I can't stop laughing. I'm having a great time out here on the trail. It's awesome. It's beautiful. I'll tell you this. It's beautiful. And I don't know how I just went from 7 people to 1. Oh, maybe the simulcast just started, huh? Laughing my ass off. Give me a break. Right. Right. I'm having a great time out here. The endorphins kicking in. It feels real good, right? And you know, baby, here's the thing. You know, we're not here to instigate drama. We're not even instigating drama. All we're doing is laughing at the people that are saying things about us that are completely just preposterous, right? I mean, at least if you're gonna try to make shit up about my lady and I, at least make it appear real. At least make it appear damning, right? Wow. But anyway, yeah, folks. Here's the thing. Let me be real transparent with you folks here, okay? Let's just come out and say it as it is, right? Because it is what it is, and you have choices, right? So, first of all, let me remind you all that now all of my live stream chats on this channel here, Coach Eli, Elias Melas, my main channel, have gone to members only chats. For a minimum of $2.99 per month or 10 cents per day, you'll be able to chat as a member in my member only live chats. Now, if you want to get all my members only content, which includes members only chats, members only pre-recorded videos, and members only live streams and members only live stream replays, you're gonna have to spend at least $4.99 per month. Now, I have packages ranging from $4.99 to $99.99, and anything $4.99 or over will get you everything. It's just up to you how much money you want to sponsor the channel monthly with, right? But if you only want to chat and don't want the pre-recorded content or, future members only live stream content, then the $2.99 package will allow you to chat. It's $3 a month or 10 cents per day. My lady and I decided to do that because we wanted to basically focus more on people that are truly interested in our content and value our content and truly want our help and support. And we feel that people that will value our content will have no issue spending $3 per month to chat. That's nothing. That's less than a half a gallon of gas with the skyrocketing gas prices nowadays, right? My lady says, if you're going to talk shit, get the story straight. Well, babe, here's the thing. Understand the purpose is not to get the story straight. The purpose is to get a reaction, right? The purpose is they're trying to trigger us and break us up, right? They know we didn't break up, but they're trying to trigger us. So that way we go live, or I go live and get really, really triggered and get angry and start yelling at the top of my lungs. That's not going to happen. It's not, right? And here's the thing. How much longer can they pull off a narrative that her and I, or that you and I broke up, when you're here in my chat right now, and whenever we do that live stream from Coach Eli 2, they're going to hear your voice. I mean, how much longer can you spin a narrative that isn't true when it's definitive? You're gonna hear the voice. Last night I never once said that we were breaking up. You're taking a break. I'm taking breaks off of YouTube before too, right? But that's not the point. This dude from the other side that's rebroadcasting me every day, he knows we're not broken up. But his MO is to just make things up so people feel the need to defend themselves, and then they get triggered, and then he just goes back and forth. That's his MO. I know that's your MO, sir. It's not going to trigger us, and we're not triggered. And if you say that we're triggered because we're talking about it, no, we're talking about it because it's stupid, man. It's really pathetic, right? And eventually, sir, if you're going to serve up the same false narratives on me, if you're going to keep making things up about me, and my lady keeps coming on and debunking those lies, how much value is it going to bring to your, audience, the few people in your audience that are still Coach Eli haters? They're going to get bored, bro. Eventually, they're going to get bored. Like, that's just comical. They have no idea. Yeah. Well, they have no idea, babe, because they haven't heard anything from you. I went live on my own yesterday, right? Anyway, we're going to share more about that when my lady and I go live over the next few days sometime. Make sure you subscribe to Coach Eli 2 on censored live streams. Nightbot's sharing the link every 7 minutes, or go to youtube.com/Coach Eli Uncensored. And I would really appreciate it, whether you love me or hate me, you watch the stream over here. I can't force you. I know that other dude's going to rebroadcast me, and you're going to want to go over there because you're going to want to talk shit about me, right? But here's the thing. Like I haven't talked shit about anybody. In the past, I was going back and forth. I was learning YouTube. I don't talk shit about anyone anymore, right? So what's the problem? Why can't you guys? Here's the question I want to ask. It's primarily guys that are watching the rebroadcast and talking shit about me, right? Like, why can't you guys just get over yourselves? Why can't you guys just grow a set of balls, right? Are you guys that immature and insecure? Are you that jealous of myself, my girlfriend, and what I've got? And here's the thing. It doesn't matter what you think I've got, right? It doesn't matter what you think I've got, okay? You can talk all the smack you want about me. I don't care. I know what I've got. And all that matters is that I know what I've got and what I will have in the future, right? And how I make my money and spend my money is none of your business. You folks don't know that. I've kind of mentioned that in the past. Not going to mention it again. But what are you gonna do? You're gonna talk smack about my living situation? I've already clarified that. And I don't care, right? It's a bunch of jealousy is what it is, right? It's a bunch of jealousy from people that wish they could live in one of the best places on the planet. And I'm not here to show off, but that's the truth of the matter. You guys want to live where I'm at? You want to be me? Like, I mean, seriously. That's the obsession of this audience continuing to come at me. Like this group of MGTOW guys, 5+ years old. Some of them maybe 3 or 4 years old, right? They've been around for 3 or 4 years, which is what I'm trying to say, right? But come on, get over yourselves, right? I mean, seriously. You know? You want to come to Redwood City and hang out with me and tell me how you feel about me in person? I mean, seriously. You're more than welcome to. I'd love to sit down and have a chat with you. Right? But if you're going to keep on, talking shit over the internet to someone that doesn't even bother you or say anything about you, I mean, come on. When is enough enough, right? And see, that's the reason why I've just decided to not flag people anymore, because it makes them look stupid. Let them use your content every single day, and let them continue to try to spin narratives that make no sense and get debunked by the parties at hand. People think like I'm not able to keep a woman, or I'm not good to my woman, or they think I'm abusive to my woman. I'm not abusive to anyone. All I've ever done is stand up for myself, just like any normal human being would, right? If my lady says something I don't agree with, online or offline, I'm going to call her out. She'll do the same thing to me. It doesn't mean I'm abusive, doesn't mean she's abusive. But you fucks will spin anything out of context because you're simply just jealous of who I am and what I've got. And I'm not even trying to show anything off. That's the point of the matter is I'm not even trying to show anything off. If you're going to come back and say, well, you got nothing, Eli, then if I have nothing, then where is the value in coming at me, right? You're coming at me because I've got stuff, right? I've got something. I've got passion and perseverance. I've got charisma and stamina. And I'm very entertaining. And I know exactly what I'm talking about. And I help people. And I'm positive and uplifting, right? Anyway. Please smash the thumbs up. Share this out. Make sure if you're not subscribed already, subscribe, bang the bell, and select all notifications. Yeah, folks, part of my coaching is, helping you how to navigate the online world, balancing the online world from the real world, right? The online world has become a big part of our lives, right? And if you let the drama in the online world suck you in, it'll affect your personal life. And that's exactly what certain people try to do. They try to affect your personal life, and then they make content out of it online. And when they can't get to you, they spin narratives that aren't true to try to get to you in that way. And it doesn't work on me anymore. It really doesn't. Nice try. You still there, babe? Babe, you let us know. Are you triggered? Is it getting to you? Let me know. I'll be right back. I'm going to reset the chat. Yes, baby. They have no idea what being an adult is. Once they stop breastfeeding and grow up, they might understand. Yes, baby, she says. Not triggered at all. Well, thank you, babe. Babe, I'm guessing they're thinking that I paid someone to create a fake account of yours, right? That's why we're gonna bring you live on the air whenever you want to come up on Coach Eli 2 and talk about it. But then you know what they're gonna say? They're gonna say, "Oh, Eli's using a voice modulator." Is that what's gonna happen next? The next narrative that's gonna be spun is that's not really Eli's woman. They really broke up. This woman, sounding like Eli's woman, is using a voice modulator, right? This is comical. Babe, you and I have been laughing about this shit all day. We've done other things. We've had other things to do, but in between other things we've done, right? We haven't let this affect anything else we've had to do. We've been laughing about this. This is so comical. Ugh, I can't stand ignorance. Yeah, I hear you, baby. I hear you. Yeah, baby, I was a little disappointed last night that you wanted to step away, but you know what? I wanted to put it out there, make people aware. We're very transparent. And it was the right thing to do, right? And you woke up this morning, and we'll just share it. We'll save it for the show, but real quick, you woke up this morning and you were just feeling amazing. You were just feeling amazing. And, the situation you've been going through has more so to do with family, has nothing to do with me. And we'll share more about that on Coach Eli too whenever we do that show. I'm going to let my lady talk, and I'm not going to interrupt her. I'm just going to ask questions. We're just going to go back and forth whenever we do this show, and she'll talk freely. Baby, let me ask you a question. Do I control you? Do I tell you what to say or do? I mean, seriously, baby, you're a modern woman. You have old school roots, but you're a modern woman, baby. Baby, I couldn't tell you what to do even if I wanted to. You wouldn't put up with that shit, and neither would I. Oh, man. Welcome to the show, everyone. Please consider becoming a member for $2.99 per month if you want to chat, as long as you're not blocked and as long as you're not going to violate my rules. If you're here to chat legitimately. No trolling, no attacking, no hating. Those are my rules. Follow the community guidelines on YouTube and also my guidelines. No trolling, no attacking, no hating. Which all of those are YouTube community guidelines, maybe with the exception of trolling. But no attacking, no hating. Those are community guidelines from YouTube. I'm just, reinforcing it in my own guidelines, in my channel guidelines. Well, we've got 13 in the box right now. That's interesting. Yeah, oh well. Babe, type something. I want to make sure that my chat didn't freeze. If you can please type something. Well, there's Nightbot, so it should be working properly. I'll be right back. Let me reset one more time. All right, we're back live. I'm here, love, she says. We're back. We are back live. All right. Let's get right to it. Welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, the Walking with Purpose live edition, live from the San Francisco Bay Trail here in beautiful Redwood City, California. It's about 72, 73 degrees right now on the trail. Very, very nice. This is episode number 333. Yeah, we have triple threes, 333. And the topic today is how to restore faith in yourself after losing it. One more time, how to restore faith in yourself after losing it. Okay? And every single one of us in our life at one point or another has lost faith in ourselves. Some people go back and forth between losing faith, then restoring faith, losing faith, then restoring faith. It's like a seesaw. I can also more so understand women losing faith in themselves, then restoring their faith, and then losing faith in themselves and restoring their faith again, because women respond to everything emotionally first based on how they're feeling in the present moment, right? No disrespect, it's the truth, right? Women are on an emotional roller coaster all day, every day. It's just how they're biologically made to be, right? Excuse me. Allergies. I've got somebody that's walking on the opposite side of the trail, so I'm going to come over here. So I can understand women losing faith in themselves every now and then because of their emotions, and then restoring faith. But for me as a man, when I was younger and inexperienced, and I was trying to succeed at many things, and I kept on failing until I finally reached success, I had lost faith in myself. And once I reached success, I was able to restore faith in myself. And the first time I reached success at something, okay, that turned my life around. And back in my high school days, I was struggling with some emotional issues and stuff like that. I mean, I was a good dude, don't get me wrong, but I was I was too nice of a guy, right? And I would get taken advantage of. And when I would give, and then get taken advantage of, it really broke my heart. I mean, it really just made me lose faith in myself, right? And it wasn't until I got my first job at age 15 and a half, working at the Hillsdale Cinema in San Mateo, California, where I restored faith in myself. I started making my own money. I started meeting some really cool people. I felt I had the coolest job on the planet for a 15 and a half year old. I got free movies, free popcorn, and free soda. It was just a real fun time. I really enjoyed it, right? I felt like I had accomplished something, right? And a lot of times, we go through periods in our lives where maybe we've had something for a while. Like, let's say, like in my lady's situation, well, I'm not even going to use her for example purposes. Let's say you had a job and, it was your career. You're making really good money. You're very passionate, and it's your purpose, right? And then all of a sudden, some things happen, and you lose your job, or you're forced to, resign and give up your purpose and your passion. That can really, really get you to lose faith in yourself. It can really get you to lose faith in yourself very quickly. At that point, you feel like, I had it all, I just lost it, and now I'm losing myself, right? And I can understand how anyone would feel in that situation. We've all been in that situation before, and so have I, right? But what have I done in those situations where I had something that I really loved, like a job, or a friend, or a girlfriend, or whatever? I had something I really loved, and then all of a sudden, poof, it was gone, right? I felt horrible, right? And I lost a little faith in myself, maybe a lot of faith in myself. But as I got older, I started to realize I should never lose faith in myself, no matter what happens. Win or lose, succeed or fail. It's not about winning or losing. It's about how you play the game, right? It's about how you show up. It's about keeping on trying. And every time you get knocked off that horse, you get right back up and keep on trying. Another example, what I've done out here on YouTube for the last 5.5 years. And I've dealt with an incredible amount of bullshit over those last 5.5 years, right? Constantly, right? But I keep moving forward. I keep figuring things out. I keep trying new things. I've learned how to better handle myself, right? And there were times where I lost a little bit of faith in what I was doing out here. But a few years ago, I finally said to myself, I'm never going to lose faith in what I'm doing out here again, because I believe in myself. I restored my faith completely, and this keeps happening. I still have faith in myself that one day I'm going to go. All right, we're back live. Sorry, I got cut off. We are back live. My apologies. I appreciate to the people that are here. 10 people now. 5 thumbs up. And to the other people that are watching this elsewhere, right? No worries. If you want to stay and watch it there, no problem. But ask yourself this. If you were on the receiving end of all this, if you put yourself in my shoes, how would you feel if somebody, was watching you somewhere else and you weren't getting the views or the watch time and all that? I'm not complaining. I'm just asking you a fair question. Because you know what? I firmly believe that there's goodness in everyone, right? I firmly believe that everyone has the capabilities of being a good person, right? And whether you love someone or you're not too fond of someone, do you feel it's right for somebody else to practically steal their content? I mean, I am giving these people permission to do it, but I'm asking you if it was happening to you. And forget about the fact that you don't like me. I'm asking you, if you were in my shoes, and not directly in my shoes, if you were a YouTuber creating your own thing and this was happening to you, how would you feel about it? It's a fair question, right? But again, thank you to the 10 people that are here. I appreciate you, right? And also, I'm the kind of guy, I've always said this before, I'll say it again. I believe in karma, and I believe that karma has no deadline, right? And I believe that those that mess with karma, those that mess with karma will be taken care of. I don't have to worry about it, right? I'm just saying, right? And that's what I try to teach people, right? I try to teach people that, hey, some things that people do are out of your control, right? And it's not worth fighting it, right? But if you believe in karma, right, and you just let things go and you move forward, karma will take care of these people, right? Karma always comes back to bite people in the ass that mess with it, right? That's all. I used to get overly passionate and triggered saying that. I don't anymore. I'm really cool, calm, and collective. And you know why? I'll tell you folks why. I'll tell you folks what's really made the difference in my life. And I'm going to give this person credit. What's really made the difference in my life, and I'm going to go ahead and start heading back down. What's really made the big difference in my life and why I've been so calm, you probably seen my more calm demeanor on my shows, right? It is my woman. It is my lady. I truly love her and she truly loves me. And we have a bond that's stronger than anything you can imagine, right? And when you have an emotional bond like that, unlike anything else, no one can break it no matter what. Someone that's really into you and loves you, and someone you're really into and you love, no matter what happens, no matter what anyone tries to do to split you up, online or offline, it's not going to happen, right? And because of that, this woman has instilled a level of, calmness and strength, right? Of being calm. I don't know if calmness is a word. Calmness is not a word. I don't think it is. Pardon my French, okay? She's instilled a level in me that keeps me calm, cool, calm, and collective, right? And this is where I give credit to the good ladies, the good women out there that truly care about their men and are truly supportive of their men. Us men realize that, and it relaxes us, right? And just like last night on my stream, my lady wanted to step away for a little bit. Yeah, it hurt a little bit. It was a little disappointing, right? But I was cool and calm and collective. I didn't get upset. I wasn't crying. I was just, being myself, being transparent and open, right? And this dude from the other side rebroadcasting me, was adding sad music in the background. Woo, woo, whatever that sad music is that he's used in videos before. Pretty pathetic, man. Trying to amp up the drama, trying to, more so dramatize a situation that's not even a dramatic situation by playing that drama, sad music, right? How manipulative is that, man? This dude's very smart. Again, dude, stick around over the next few days when my lady and I do the show. We will pay you some compliments, sir, because you've done some great things. I will say this: a lot of people are probably gonna wonder, what the hell do I mean? Well, you'll find out, and so will you, sir. Because I'll tell you this, sir, besides you, myself and my lady are the only other people smart enough to figure out what you're doing. Maybe one other person too, I'm not going to mention. But besides that, besides maybe you and one other person on your end, sir, and myself and my lady, no one else really knows or has the smarts regarding what's really going on than the four of us. And sir, I'll share more about that on that live stream with my lady and I. He's a lot smarter than people give him credit for. He knows what he's doing. It's all good. He's probably talking about it right now on the stream and saying, oh, what is Eli thinking? What is he going to say? Let's try to figure it out and steal this parade. I don't care if you figure it out. I'm not even going to listen. I'm not even going to listen to it. I don't have time. I just coughed, by the way. I cleared my throat because I have allergies, right? I'm a little dehydrated because I didn't bring any water and it's warm, a little bit warm, right? I got a big-ass Greek nose, right? I got big, beautiful, big-ass Greek eyes, right? I got a bald head, sexy bald head, right? I'll just criticize myself, right? I love myself so much, I'll just criticize myself. I'll do the honors for you. How's that? Right? It's all good. A lot of people have lost faith in our government. I'm just going to speak of the U.S. government because I live in the United States, obviously, right? From what we've seen over the past several years, during the Trump administration, what happened the last few months Trump was in office, Biden won the election. Trump started whining and complaining that there was, voter fraud happening. It never happened, right? He put our government through the ringer, forced people to do recounts, right? Trump cost us a lot of tax dollars on those recounts, and there was really no need to do them. It never happened, right? And then instead of when the pandemic broke out in 2019, right? When the pandemic broke out after he lost the election, the final few months in office, he went golfing instead of taking care of the pandemic. And Joe Biden and Kamala Harris started working before they were even on the clock to tackle the pandemic, right? And a lot of people, because of that, have lost faith in our government. And, whoops, that's a big-ass bunny. Look at that. Hey, buddy. That bunny was just... I think the bunny has seen me before and knows I'm cool. He just stood there and let me get him on camera. That's pretty cool. Right on. Baby, should we name that Bugs Bunny? Are you still around? Bugs Bunny? Let me reset the chat. I'll be right back. All right, we're back live. My lady might have stepped away to take a bath or something. She has a smaller tub at her place. I have a little bit of a bigger tub. She loves taking Epsom salt baths at my place. We take them almost every night we spend together. But yeah, a lot of people have lost faith, in our government, right? And it's because we spend more time, I've said it before, I'll say it again, we spend more time fighting about our political parties than the issues at hand, right? That's why for me, it doesn't matter whether somebody's a Democrat or Republican or independent, right? Or libertarian or whatever, right? What matters is the type of person you are, how you carry yourself. And it doesn't matter if we have a difference of opinion, but what matters is how we disagree. Will we respectfully disagree, or will we disagree in a heated argument, right? And will we project our disagreements because we just can't stand it when people don't agree with us, right? It's not a healthy way to look at it, right? I think Roger is a better name for the bunny, says my lady. All right, we'll just call it Roger. Oh, Roger Rabbit. Yeah, what was that? What was that movie? Roger Who Framed Roger? That was Who Framed Roger Rabbit, right, baby? If I remember correctly. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? That's what you're talking about, baby. It's been a while. That's an old school classic right there. Did you ever watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit with your kids, baby? It's getting a little warmer. It's really, really nice day. But anyway, so how can we restore faith in our government? How do we restore faith? It starts with each one of us as individuals, looking at the bigger picture instead of just what other people in our political party, want, right? We're all individuals, and we all have, our opinions and ways of doing things, right? Everybody should have an independent thought process, but that's not the way it works. A lot of people conglomerate in groups, and that's what creates the groupthink or group thought mentality, right? And I've never been a believer in the groupthink mentality, because there's a bunch of people all over the place that have been manipulated by one leader, and they follow that one leader regarding everything that they say, right? That's exactly what happened to the alt-right people that were persuaded by Donald Trump in these forums a day or two before the insurrection at the Capitol building on January 6, 2021. Right? I can understand people losing faith in our government after that happened. The funny thing is, these alt-right Trump supporters, there's literally 70, 75 million people in this country. That's about a fourth of the people in the country, right? That still support Trump and still believe he did nothing wrong, right? With all the massive amounts of evidence, they still believe that Trump did nothing wrong. I have some choice words to say right now, but I don't want to say them, and I don't want to be removed for saying them either, or at least get demonetized. But I'm just going to choose to keep it professional instead. Of course, I was the Nest Jessica Rabbit at Halloween. Oh, yeah, that's right. Jessica was his girlfriend, right? Yeah. Wasn't Roger Rabbit smitten by Jessica Rabbit? Baby, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. But yeah, he was smitten by Jessica Rabbit, right? He was infatuated with her. Let me come off the side here for a second. Traffic on the 101 is moving smoothly today. It's been a good day. You know, all these hearings, or the hearing happening right now with the January 6th committee regarding the insurrection. It's just been very interesting. You know, I've seen parts of it. It's just too much to watch. It's like all day, every day. It's like a soap opera. It's actually drama. The funny thing is, you know, our government in the U.S., they got more drama going on than the TNT network, or more drama than people I hear on YouTube that run drama channels. That's the funny thing, right? So, you know, I can only tolerate so much, and I'll just watch the highlights because, see, the thing to me is this. There are people, this is the funny thing, right? There are people that can sit around all day and mope with a group of people on drama shit show panels out here on YouTube, or they can watch drama on TV all day, every day, right? Right? And to a certain extent, whether you like drama or not, people want to know what's going on, right? But when it comes to people like me, right? I don't have time to waste sitting around all day talking the same shit, talking about how mean someone is on the internet, or talking about why this person did this and why that person did that, right? I just want the highlights, okay? And that's why, you know, every now and then, even when I'm curious to see what's going on with some creators on YouTube, right? I'll just skim through their 4-hour streams. I'll skim in about 5 minutes. And if something interesting comes up, maybe I'll listen to it for a minute or two, and then I'll know what's going on. I don't have time to sit around like some people do all day, every day on 3 to 4 hour drama shit show panels. Just talking about the same shit. I don't understand why he does this. I don't understand why she does that. Yeah, well, he's a moron. Well, you've been saying that for 3 or 4 years. What's new? Why not just move on? Why not just go do something more productive with your day, right? I just want the synopsis, right? I want to know what's going on in case I need to protect myself from something, or briefly respond to something if necessary, if at all, right? Give me Just a second here, folks. I think the phone got a little hot and my screen is dim. That's okay. Nice plane coming there. We're gonna stop for a second. That plane is gliding at a nice slow speed. Beautiful. Beautiful. Some guy was coming on a mountain bike. Just barely got out of his way. All right, let me reset the chat. I'll be right back. All right, we're back live. So we're talking about how to restore faith in yourself after losing it, right? These are the types of topics that my and I talk about because I've experienced these things. My lady has experienced them. And sometimes, you know, we may even be currently experiencing them. Now, I'm not experiencing losing faith. My lady has, though. And, you know, she's going to share more about that on the next live stream we do together. It's going to be one stream before she takes her YouTube break. But yeah, you know, when my lady came out here on YouTube several months ago, she just wanted to participate with people. She wanted to be around positive and like-minded people because, you know, for the last 5 to 10 years of her life, maybe a little longer than that since her divorce, it's been a struggle for her, you know, to find positive people, you know. She went through a lot of pain and you know, it happens when you go through divorce. It's not easy to deal with, right? And like she's mentioned, you know, she's struggled with alcohol and stuff like that, right? There's no shame to it. We've talked about it. She's talked about it, right? Doesn't mean she's a bad person or anything like that, right? But all she's been trying to do for the last several years of her life is be around positive and uplifting people, right? And when she met me and saw how positive and uplifting I was and what I was doing, you know, she wanted to get more involved with some people. And I forewarned her. I said, you know, the people on social media, YouTube, or any other platform, sometimes, some days they're good, some days they're not. And just letting you know, in my experience, you know, when people perceive you to be better than they are, they project and attack you, right? I forewarned her about it. She still wanted to come out and got her feet wet, right? And basically was put through the ringer, right? With people that put me through the ringer in the past, but then, you know, some time went by and I restored faith in them and gave them another shot, introduced them to my lady, and next thing you know, these people went right back down the same path they originally came at me with, but with my lady this time. Because they couldn't get to me, they tried to get to my lady. So basically, because of what my lady experienced in such a short amount of time, you know, she started losing faith in the YouTube audience, right? She started losing faith in it. And it wasn't until I got with her and I shared with her that, hey, not everyone on YouTube is like this. And half the people out here or in the real world are always going to hate you because they're just unhappy and miserable within themselves, and they perceive you and I to be in a better place than they are. So they're projecting, right? And I've said that many times, been scrutinized for that, but who's scrutinized me for saying that? The people that have scrutinized me for saying they're projecting are the ones that are actually projecting, right? So comical, right? And I'll tell you, I prepped my lady very well before she came on YouTube, even audio only. You know, no one knows her name and no one has seen her face or anything, right? But I prepped her. I prepped her literally for like 6 or 7 months before she came on YouTube, right? And it was still a struggle. But had I not prepped her, it could have been a lot worse, right? And because of that, she's been able to restore some faith back into this platform and doing what we do. She loves what I do. She loves what we do. But she's not too thrilled with the way some people behave out here or how many people react or overreact. And, you know, we have another story to share with you folks regarding another content creator that my lady used to associate with. And, I mean, the things that this guy has said is just, it's asinine, right? It's asinine, right? And, you know, the way this guy has come at my lady, you know, even through the comments section of some videos of his channel, because my lady's been commenting, because this dude's been putting out, you know, shit videos on me, which I don't care, right? But, you know, this dude was accusing me of something involving my lady, which wasn't true. And, you know, my lady's like, this is bullshit. You know, how can people get away with putting out this content out here? Well, it is what it is. If it doesn't violate the guidelines, it doesn't violate the guidelines. Anyone can say anything. They can say, oh, I think, you know, this is happening. And, you know, it is what it is, right? My lady had a lot of faith in this person. And, you know, this person, she was helping this person behind the scenes. And when this person started coming at me, you know, my lady decided to back away from this dude. And when my lady backed away, this guy got triggered. And he started saying that I forced my lady to back off of him, and that's not the truth. My lady decided to withdraw herself from you, sir, because we've tried many times to help you out. And you continue to act in immature and insensitive ways. I mean, I'm not here to criticize you, dude. I'm just saying that, you know, you coming at me, you know, creating content at me, you know, calling me Coach Eli. I mean, that's pretty pathetic, dude. You think that upsets me, bro? Right? It doesn't, right? Now, I'm not mad at you. I'm just showing and sharing how stupid it is, bro. I haven't said a word about you. I'm still not attacking you. I haven't even been talking about you yet. Yet you feel the need to talk about me because my lady backs off from helping you after you publicly talked shit about me. After I told you, dude, I want nothing more to do with drama, trolls, and haters, and you kept feeding into them. So I had to get rid of you. Again, permanently, right? And when you couldn't get to me, you had to talk shit about, you know, myself doing something to my lady. And I'll share more about what he said when my lady and I do that stream. But this is the funny stuff. This is what all these people have done, right? There's like a large group. I wouldn't say a large group, but I'd say maybe a semi-decent sized group of 40 or 50 people out here on YouTube that are just obsessed with me, my life, my girlfriend, right? They hate me so much because they perceive me to be so much better than them in every way that they're doing whatever they can to try to ruin my life and destroy my channels and, you know, get me off of YouTube. Well, how have you done so far, right? I'm still here and I'm not going anywhere. And I'm telling you this, we are going to grow this thing. Even if you folks think we aren't going to grow this thing, Even if you folks criticize the low numbers we have right now, why do we have low numbers? Because the other guy is simulcasting and taking 500 of my views, right? Dude, if the 500 views weren't there to take, bro, you wouldn't take them. I'd have them. They'd still be watching me here, and so would you, right? Even you're invested in my story, bro. Even if you're getting paid for it, bro, you're intrigued by what I say. If not, you wouldn't do this every day, bro. No one in their right mind would rebroadcast someone all day, every day, on both channels, 2 streams a day. No one would sit on their ass all day to do that unless it was worth it to them in some way, shape, or form. Right? But one day it'll get old. One day it won't have the same value. Once I outgrow your group of Coach Eli haters, bro, you know the value won't be there anymore. So you gotta take what you can get while you got it. And you know it, and other people, alongside you know it as well, right? And that's okay. Enjoy it while you got it, right? I'm just sharing my thoughts about it, right? Please smash the thumbs up, folks. Smash the thumbs up. Share this out on your community tab. Share it on social media. If you know of any people that would get value from this content and benefit from it, please share it out to them. Make them aware. My lady and I would be happy to work with them and help them turn their lives around for the better. That's what we do. That's our purpose and our passion. All right. Well, we're getting close to the end of the trail. I don't have a lot more to say today, so I'm not going to drag this on any longer. But what I will say is that make sure that you subscribe to both channels. This channel here, Coach Eli, Elias Melas. If you want to chat on this channel, purchase a membership for at least $2.99. My other channel, Coach Eli, 2 Uncensored Live Streams, will be monetized very soon. When it gets monetized, the chats there will go members only as well. You'll need to purchase a membership there for at least $2.99 to chat in the chat as well. For right now, it's available for subscribers only that, don't violate my rules. And even when the membership goes active there, and here where it's already a members only chat, my same rules still apply for channel members. You talk shit as a channel member, I will ban you as a channel member and you won't get a refund. Subscribe to Coach Eli, 2 Uncensored Live Streams. Nightbot's been sharing the link every 7 minutes, or go to youtube.com/Coach Eli Uncensored. My lady says disgusting. What do you mean by that, babe? What do you mean by that? Disgusting. Let me know. My lady and I will be going live to talk about some updates to clear the air, right? Because everything I could be saying here could be phony. Maybe I hired someone to pretend to come in on a similar account as hers with a mod wrench, right? But then, like I said earlier, when she comes on, maybe they'll say that chick is not Eli's woman. It's a voice modulator. Well, I think everyone by now knows her speaking style and will know it's her. So trust me, you folks will know it's her. And I'll tell you this, I'm going to give her more of an opportunity to speak. I'll let her talk 2/3 of the time and me 1/3 of the time. I'll give her more airtime because, yeah, she's got a lot to say. She's got a lot to say. And she's the one that asked me to do this. She wanted to come out of hibernation for one show. So there's a guy and this woman that were walking down the path towards me. She turned around, or she was in front, and she's pregnant. And then she actually turned around, and they're turning around, and they're walking like really, really slowly. I'm gonna wait, let them get ahead, because she's pregnant and walking slowly, and she's really pregnant. She looks like she's at least 6 or 7 months. And at 6 or 7 months, in all honesty, I wouldn't be bringing a woman out on a trail like this, because if something happens, you got a good quarter mile at least, maybe 3/8 of a mile for the exit, and there's only one way out from the side where they're at. I mean, it's really good for pregnant women to walk, even at 6 or 7 months, but they should be walking in areas that are easily accessible to get her medical emergency, should it be necessary. And that's what I think happened. I think when I saw them turning around and she was pregnant, she was probably saying, "Baby, I'm just getting really tired. We try to do more of the trail, but I got to turn around." It's actually really nice to see young women pregnant, and she's with a dude, and he seems to be pretty cool. He's walking next to her. And for a pregnant woman, like, besides her belly, she seems to be in pretty good shape. And that's the thing. It's like, give me a second here. I've done my research on this. I've never had kids, but I've done my research on this. A lot of women that gain weight after having a kid, it's not because of the pregnancy weight. It's because they ate a lot more calories than they burned, right? Because when women get pregnant, it's stretching their skin. And once they have the kid, the skin stretches back to normal. Now, if you remain to be really big after having a kid, it's because you weren't eating properly. And a lot of guys will overfeed their women just to keep them quiet from whining and complaining about the pregnancy so they can go and do their own thing, but that's not the right thing to do. You got to be there for your lady and deal with that and make sure, that she's eating the right foods that the doctors recommend, right? At some point, maybe my lady can share more about that. She's had a couple kids, and she's been a nurse, so she understands this. But it's just common sense to me, It's even common sense to me. Pregnancy doesn't put on weight. Food, excessive calories put on weight, pregnant or not, right? So if you remain really big if you were small before you got pregnant and you remain big after you get pregnant, it's because you overate. That's the bottom line. Calories in, calories out. Pregnant or not, it's calories in, calories out. But women emotionally eat more when they're pregnant, especially if they're not being supported by the father of the child, right? That's what happens. So, once again, please subscribe to Coach Eli 2 Uncensored Live Streams. And I'm not sure if I'm even doing a stream tonight on Coach Eli 2. My lady's around. I don't think we're going to do that stream tonight on Coach Eli 2. Maybe tomorrow. I might do a stream on my own tonight on Coach Eli 2. Not quite sure yet. Again, just keep it locked to Coach Eli 2 Uncensored Live Streams at youtube.com/Coach Eli Uncensored. I'm going to get out of here, folks. With that being said, thank you to everyone for being here. Thank you, babe, for being here. Have yourselves a good one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other.